We need to get overall immigration numbers down.
This cannot and will not continue.
It is no longer news that the UK is actively looking to curb immigration. Statistics has shown that immigrants in the UK has tripled over the last year, especially with the study visa and the care visa. Now, as an African, this is the time for us to sit and rethink. This is the time for you to sit and rethink our very move to the UK. And even if you are already in the UK, now is the time to have a plan B. This is because anything can happen at any time. I'm sure a lot of you watching me today must have come across one news or the other about visas being denied, visas being refused, and a lot of people getting deported from the UK. Most especially those who came through with a care visa recently are finding it extremely difficult to even get a shift as promised by their employer. Just recently, an article published that the Home Office is looking to crack down on overseas recruitment. What does this mean? This simply shows that immigration is becoming a very big issue in the UK. It is also said that the UK may ban some international students, some foreign students from bringing in their family. This is a call, guys. This is a call for every African migrant in the UK to get connected to their roots. Now, this is the time to stick to our roots, to remember where we come from, because whether we like it or not, this isn't our country. With the back and forth about immigration in the UK, this shows that nobody's stay here is guaranteed, not even my stay is guaranteed. Talking about getting connected to our origin, we could do so by always putting a call through to our loved ones back at home, joining one cultural activities or so, even here in diaspora. Also, sending money to your loved ones is a means of staying in touch and be constantly reminded of where we are from. Reason why I am so glad to introduce to you today PAYSEND. With PAYSEND, you stay connected with your family. PAYSEND is an online banking app. PAYSEND offers you a great exchange rate. The amazing benefit of using PAYSEND is that you could transfer money to your loved ones at any time of the day, as PAYSEND is operative 24/7. I know how frustrating it is to use the traditional means of sending money back at home. That is when those banks and post offices are closed. I find it so helpless to send money to my loved ones, especially with the case of emergency. PAYSEND is extremely fast. PAYSEND is the cheapest and hassle-free way of sending money to your loved ones, as the third party could immediately get this. With PAYSEND, you don't need to worry about your money being at risk to theft or loss, because 7 million people across the world uses PAYSEND, and PAYSEND has been rated excellent. The juicy part now is that with my unique code CLARAFREE, you get to make 3 free transfers, all for free. That is number 1, number 2, number 3 transfers for free without being charged. With PAYSEND, you get value for your money. Myself and my family now uses PAYSEND. Use PAYSEND to send money from the UK to 170 plus countries, to Africa, to Asia, and a lot more. Go download PAYSEND on Google Play Store and Apple Play Store today. The truth is that immigrant has contributed largely to the growing economy of the United Kingdom, and this video is in no way to discourage you from moving to the UK. I believe that the decision is left solely to the individual. However, this is an eye-opener. This is an eye-opener with the news flying up and down about the UK government closing its border, the UK government cracking down on immigration, the UK government stopping recruitment from overseas. It's a lot, guys. It's a lot. Most of us come here and we overwork ourselves. We get stuck with a lot of bills and taxes to pay. As we are building this country, we shouldn't forget to build our own. We shouldn't just come here, work ourselves, and at the end of the day, after all the day's work, the bills going out, taxes being detorted, we are left with nothing. Set up projects back at home, start building up, start building up. So when you eventually want to return back to Africa, you know that there's something waiting for you. Like I do say it, I know definitely that the UK is like a hustling ground for most immigrants. Most people come here just to hustle, just to make the money to better themselves and also to send back at home to help their family and their loved ones. I believe everyone should have a target because, truth be told, I don't see myself living here forever, and I know a lot of you have that in mind. So set a target like, okay, I'm coming into the UK after 5 years, after 10 years, after 15 years, I will be ready to go back and establish myself because nothing is certain again with the UK immigration. Nothing absolutely is certain again with the UK immigration. Taking the skilled worker visa for instance, formally getting the C.O.S, which is the electronic record which migrants could use to apply for visas, were effortless before. Even the care visa, when you go online to search for these care jobs, as at last year, you see a lot of care homes, care organizations, care companies recruiting. But now it takes a lot before you could even see one care home hiring with visa sponsorship. This is to show that a lot is happening with the UK immigration and they are likely to stop all this recruitment from overseas.